weirdos, boils and ghouls, how are we all doing? We're going to do some comments. I'm not going to do specific comments, whether they be sad or angry. I'm just going to read some random comments out and give a little response, because it's fun sometimes. Carmen Edwards. Regardless, I will continue to watch Adam and support. This is on Mark Adams Explores Debunked. Good. You are allowed to do whatever the hell you want on YouTube. You can enjoy somebody no matter what a debunker says. That is your right. We just try to give a bit of truth. Jomet 80. How many people have reported the Really Haunted channel? Sure, if many people do it, YouTube will take it down. Not sure how it works, to be honest. If not, they need to take it down, preying on people's vulnerabilities, etc. I agree, however, YouTube will not take it down because technically he's not breaking any terms of service. He does use the for entertainment on occasion to get himself out of it. Reporting doesn't really do anything on YouTube unless it's direct threats or slurs or something like that. And I will never ever tell anyone to mass report a video because I can get in more trouble for telling people to mass report a video than whatever these twisted charlatans are actually doing themselves. I know. Elizabeth Sam Ways, you've opened my eyes to this, thank you. Sad that he is making money out of something that isn't true, and I wondered how the children slept with all that noise going on. Now I know it's a load of gumph. It absolutely is, and I haven't heard gumph in years. It's on Really Haunted again. Chaotic Order 883. New person to your channel. I love the paranormal and sick of liars and crazies. Glad I found you. Been subbed to Ouija Brothers for many years. Glad to find more legit people. That's on the Paranormal Investigation channel's video that you need to check out. Here we go. This is from Fasantos 8558. Leave the twins alone. No. Or other paranormal investigation channels. This is entertainment. Yes, but they don't claim it to be entertainment. They claim it to be real, and they insult people's spiritual and religious beliefs. If you don't believe me, check out the Side Eye Guy video I've just promoted. People in here don't like but still watching. You can't prove anything. Now, the video you've commented on is where I say they are attacked or killed on a weekly basis, and none of those things happen. There is proof. Silence, you fool. You're sitting in a chair watching their videos with millions of views in 6 days. Would you prefer me to stand? I don't care how many views they got. It's all bullshit. Meanwhile, all your videos is taking months to reach 5k views. Oh no. My feelings. You have just said the exact same thing as thousands of other haters have. Get a grip. Stop to create a content based on other channels. Do your own thing. I do paranormal investigations without all the bullshit the Crayola kids keep coming up with. You're welcome. You can't prove anything. I can, I have, and I'll continue to do so. Sad but true, let people believe in what they want to believe. Not when it's based on lies. Suck my ass. Whispers of the Afterlife. This is on the Devil's Tunnel, which is 666 yards long. That's okay, I was at the doctor's appointment one day and I glanced over at the phone, and on the screen when the time and date there was 666. Your doctor's a demon. Call the twins, they'll prove it for you. Veronica UK. Beardo, please debunk Smug Puppy Estes Method. I nearly spat my wine out, and I would have been angry if I did. Also, he claims he is disabled. Blimey, he got up off the mattress and floor pretty quickly. I'm not going to say anything about his disability. If you look at his legs and some of the marks he has, he's clearly suffering with an illness there. So yeah, I'm not commenting on his disability. I don't doubt for a second that he is. I don't doubt for a second that he's not a well man. But this is a comments video. Should we have a quick little look-see at Smug Puppy's Estes Method? Maybe we can debunk on the fly here. I say maybe. A Smug Puppy is it's quite easy to do. Look again. That is just somebody in a black morph suit reaching up, poking their head out. They do it all the time. Some people are saying it's CGI because you can tell by the edging and stuff. It's not. For the most part, what that is done against a green screen and then inserted into videos. But shots like this, to green screen that behind her would be really difficult. So this is literally just somebody behind that chair in a black morph suit reaching up and all the rest. Same trick they did with the box, where the hand came out of the box.
Can you please leave?
I'll give Smug Puppy some credit here. This little intro has got some nice editing in it. It's got some good sound design in it. It's got a bit of production value to it. It's probably the only positive I'll have, but at least they're trying.
Can you please leave?
Oh, but the acting is atrocious. Credit where credit's due. They've tried something a little bit different with our intro there, and you can see where the influences have come from. And yeah, fair play to them. They've obviously put a creepy red light in there to make the thing look scarier than it really is. I can appreciate when somebody puts a little bit more effort in.
AM 100 millisecond sleep, so really fast. Okay, come on. Walkie test. Walkie talkie. Yep, working.
I can't hear it, but
Walkie test, walkie test. Yeah, I can hear it. Now, if I was a cynical man, I'd say you just heard him say walkie test and then answered him. If I was a cynical man. I can't prove it, just my opinion, but we'll go with that.
Kaylee, can you hear me? Kaylee? Can you hear me? Okay. Locking you in. Hi guys, we are doing the Estes Method Spirit Box form of communication. I have some questions that we've pre-prepared for this.
That camera looks nice as well. Is that a new camera? That's very crisp.
So ones we wanted to ask the entity. So Kaylee's in a locker room behind me, wearing a blindfold and a headset which is sweeping through a spirit box, 100 milliseconds, really fast sweep on AM. And here we go, let's see if we get any responses. Who are you?
Who are you?
Sonic's laughing. Nightmare.
The biggest issue that we've got here is we can't hear what she is hearing. So we have got no idea if she's just throwing random words out. I'm not even sure I can hear the spirit box in the headset.
More laughing.
I can't hear that spirit box through the headset yet. Earlier on in the video when he's in there, you could still hear it. It was very loud, and then she puts it on and you can hear it sort of quietly rumbling away. And now I can't hear it. These are probably different cameras.
What is your name?
What is your name?
That little peek around the corner, in my opinion, is the exact same peeking animation from the door that she is behind. Right, that peeking there is the exact same animation she had there in a previous video. It's the exact same animation. So they have green screened it in. He's just cut a mask around her while that thing appears. Now, I use DaVinci Resolve, it's quite easy. And you put pointers all around her. You'll zoom in on the video, and frame by frame, you have to click for every movement she makes. Now, on DaVinci, you can actually cheat it and do every 4 frames, and it will auto-track her. You can literally cut out around her, skip 4 frames, do the same thing, just drag the cut around her if she moves slightly. And it will auto-track in between. It's a very clever piece of footage. And you've seen me use it when I opened a door and I walked into Lee's bedroom. It's the exact same thing that's going on there.
What is your name?
It's the same animation again.
What is your name?
Now let's watch the animation in slow motion. Now, as you can see, there's artifacting all around her, so her jumper may behave in a way that looks like a mask, and it possibly isn't. Right, whatever this is isn't really there. There's a skipped frame there. There's a little glitch where everything shifts for a split second, which is a skipped frame. So they've taken something out there. This isn't really there. It casts there's a bright red light shining across this side of the room. It doesn't cast a shadow up the unit there that it's in front of, and it should. There's no shadowing across any of this from wherever that is. So it's not there. It's been added in.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Integrate. Integrate?
Right. That, I would say that was cleverly done, but it wasn't. For some bizarre reason, this headset that hasn't shifted on her head, she actually loosens it and then tips it back. Now, I'm not going to be able to get mine to fall off because I've got a baseball cap on. It's sat on the ridge of the back there. What they've probably done is practice this a few times, realise that if she tips that headset back a little bit, it'll just slide off the back of her head, and then they've added a hand in. She's just tipped her head back. The headset slipped, but they're trying to maintain. They're trying to make out that hand has grabbed it. The hand didn't interact with it. It's not really there. There's the shift back. The hand that was clearly masked in didn't actually come into contact with any of it. It was too far away. What is all this? I don't think that's artifacting. I think that's the mask slipping. There is an actual cut line there. That's the edge of her jumper. And for some reason, it's doubled up there. So is her finger. It's masking. You watch that again. See, the whole time this camera is zooming in and she's moving, the jumper doesn't behave in that way because there's no mask. Here comes the hand that doesn't actually touch anything. Yeah, it's a mask. When she lifts her arm, look, it's everywhere. But not on this side.
Are you in this house?
Integrate. Why does it keep coming through as integrate?
I'll tell you why it's coming through is integrate, because you're going down the same route as Really Haunted, that this is going to be the start of some form of takeover or possession. I'm not going to do the whole video. I'll be completely honest here. They're getting a little bit better with what they're doing. Smug Puppy, I've said it before, I'll say it again. With the way you edit and the tricks that you are almost pulling off well, I think you would be far better suited to debunking people. I think you have the knowledge to know what people are doing, but you're not quite pulling it off as well as some others. And instead of throwing this fake stuff out and arguing with people about it, I think you could do a video like this and then see, this is what this channel did, this is how we did it, look, here are the giveaways in the mask, etc. Use your channel for good. Anyway, Veronica, thank you for your comment. That probably went a little bit longer than I meant to. I'll edit it. Clark Fitzpatrick, 7910. So full of shit it flows out of his stupid beard. Really? That's the best you've got. Wait till the boys debunk him. Teehee. Teehee. And that's on a Twin Paranormal video, the shots fired video, where Twin Paranormal called me stupid and then debunked themselves, and then made themselves look stupid by putting the EMF meter right by an electrical junction box, and then not showing the phones in airplane mode. Clark Fitzpatrick, stupid man. Yes, you are, but I wouldn't have been so rude about it. Vicky Clark, 210. I used to watch Lee in his house, and I felt sorry for them as a family. Then I discovered this channel, and I see him in a different light now. I can't believe I fell for all his crap, and it's not as if he's any good at it. What does seem to show, though, is he seems to watch weirdos. He picks up on all his recommendations on how to improve his videos. Yes, he does. And he thinks nobody will notice. Coincidence? Was it his wife spoke up after a search party had been sent out on the holy water? Well, that amount isn't even you. That amount isn't even used in the font for a christening. I wouldn't wish a negative haunting on anyone, but I'm not beginning to think I wish he could experience one, as if he did, he wouldn't still be filming it 2 years down the line. Funny how there's no footage of holidays and trips when said haunting are said to have continued. Perhaps Vlad and Alexa don't have passports. Well done, Beardo. I've joined your channel and left Lee's, as I don't like to see cheats, scammers and fraudsters. Vicky Clark, you're very welcome. Not suitable for mum. Loved the Alexa bit. That was pretty funny when I basically recreated what Lee does without actually having an Alexa. Can't really see anything I haven't said already about Lord Titty Mouse. To be honest, it's become so easy to debunk the guy. I wonder why you still even bother. But then again, there are those people that still believe his horse shit. And that's why I do it. And more people are coming over. JC, if Lee from Really Haunted wasn't so offensive, it would be funny. Using Christian prayer like some spell. Probably the only thing when banishing is multi-dimensional SLS stick figures is probably going to result in some sort of eternal burning. Edit, you've just informed me about Sinead O'Connor. Trust that those bread-headed ignorant... Yep. That know no bounds. Rest her soul. Exactly. Is justice us? Thanks for bringing these things about Lee to my attention. Much respect to you. I had followed it for time, and I believed it. I will admit that I was always picking up wrong vibes from Lee and the fans, if you want to call them, worshipping his bravery and how special and chosen he is. It's making my skin crawl. But he sure does like it. I also didn't believe the priest nonsense, as Lee's knowledge and understanding of anything relating to spirituality never ever improved. I believe he's a humongous narcissist and a control freak, and his rosary beads aren't for wearing and magically making you invisible. I must warn you though, Lee threatens ghosts and demons. He tells them he will find them and track them down, and he never gives up. Just saying. If he wants to hunt me down, he's going to have a really bad time. Amy Jackson, you do realise that this is coming across like you're bullying. That train ain't never late. Taking the piss out of his accent, laughing and mocking him. Not very grown up. The reason I take the piss, and I laugh, and I mock, is because he is taking the piss, laughing and mocking religion, people's beliefs in the paranormal. He is ripping people off. And he is actually becoming quite dangerous with how people are falling in line like it's some sort of weird cult. So yes, I make him look ridiculous. And yes, I say things to mock him, to make him... basically to show him for what he is, a fraudster. And if you don't like it, Amy Jackson, you don't have to watch. Or you could see that I do things with humour to show how ridiculous this man and his channel... and his cult-like status on YouTube really is. But have yourself a nice day. At FTG. My issue with the Foreman brothers, they get amazing contact video after video, when most investigators get a knock on a good night. I'm going to insert an image here, and I'm disappointed. In that image, you will see the biggest fake channels in America. Omar, the Crayola Kids, and the like. And the Foreman brothers are with them. If the Foreman brothers wanted to keep any sort of legitimacy about them, hanging around with these people is not doing it. I've watched very few Foreman brothers videos, and I've always said I wouldn't like to catch them out because they seem to help people. But now aligning with all of these fake channels, it is drawing the attention. It's drawing negative attention from me. And I'm wondering if they think they can grow better by hanging around with these fake channels, and in turn they will start to fake content like these fake channels. At the same time, I saw that video where they debunked that kid that was the parents were convincing was possessed, and he wasn't. So I've got a little bit of respect there. The few videos of the Foreman brothers I have watched have been really good. However, seeing that picture of them with all these fakers is me done with the Foreman brothers. And if I watch anything else by them and I debunk it, then so be it, because they are putting views and growing a community over what they set out to do, which was to help people. And I'm not on board with that. Right, last comment. Locked and loaded. Yes, indeed. YouTube needs to take a good look at fake channels. such as yours as well. Is this the beard thing again? It's real, alright? I grew it all by myself with no help from anyone else. I'm proud of it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for your comments. I do like reading comments, even the negative ones. Some of the negative ones actually make me laugh because... wow! So this week, we've got some extra content coming up. You'll have already seen the Side-Eye Guy / Twin Paranormal video. There's this one. Saturday, there's a paranormal investigation video going up with me and Dean. It's not the longest, so I'm not going to premiere it. I hope you enjoy that. Next week, we should have the Haunted Hotel investigation video live. The week after, I'm hoping and praying, with the help of Papal, because I need it, I should have the Return to Candleston Castle investigation edited. Plenty of content coming to you guys over the coming weeks. I'm quite excited. I literally got in at like 2, 3 o'clock this morning from going on a paranormal investigation with Ghosts on Trent. Fantastic night. We were out for hours. We laughed. We investigated. The original property we went to, we couldn't get into because somebody was filming us. We were making some establishing shots, the meet and greet, and somebody started filming us. We were like, yeah, we need to get out of here, show a bit of respect, because somebody's just going to call the police or potentially be worried that we were trying to get into their house. So we just moved along. We found somewhere else. Hope you enjoy all the content coming your way. Much love to you all. Beardo out.